With South Korea offering an audacious initiative to support North Korea's economic development, it seems the North's either not interested or is happy to take a risk after conducting its first missile test since June Wednesday. Just 2 days after South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol appealed to North Korea by proposing significant economic improvement if Pyongyang genuinely starts to denuclearize, the North test-fired a pair of cruise missiles toward the Yellow Sea. We should note, North Korea is not actually banned from testing cruise missiles, unlike the ballistic missiles it's tested a lot more of this year, but in terms of the timing, this was on the 100th day of the Yoon administration in the south, and also a day after South Korean and American troops began preliminary drills just ahead of the start of a major joint military exercise, the Ulchi Freedom Shield, which is expected to upset the North. We might also point out that the North's test took place as 2-day talks involving South Korean and American defense officials wrapped up. Among other pressing issues, the Korea-US Integrated Defense Dialogue covered ways to bolster deterrence against evolving North Korean threats, including the increased volume and scale of North Korean missile tests over the last year, according to a joint statement. The two sides also affirmed that their response to a potential nuclear test by the North would include options to deploy US strategic assets to the region, and the US reaffirmed its commitment to defending South Korea, including leveraging its nuclear capabilities, which were demonstrated just this week when the US conducted its own intercontinental ballistic missile test. Despite the military preparations, the ongoing standoff with North Korea and the dialogue stalemate, the Yoon Suk-yeol administration continues to press ahead with public statements urging the North to embrace Seoul's audacious initiative offer. For instance, South Korean Unification Minister Kwon Young-se told lawmakers Thursday that the government will strive to create a condition for North Korea to work with the South, adding that it is a bold and comprehensive initiative which includes economic, political and military corresponding measures. Whether that's more likely to succeed than the previous Moon administration's peace plan obviously remains to be seen, but for now, Pyongyang is not showing any willingness to work with Washington and Seoul.